we designed this system because we anticipated that despite the solid nature of the systems we put in place, there was definitely going to be cases of people wanting to change schools and changing their accommodation status and other issues we might not have anticipated. So we call this place the Solution Center. We believe that anybody who has issues can come here and get the issues resolved. So we've been here since Monday. Thousands of people have come and they've been served. Some have given testimony of how smooth the process was. A few challenges here and there, but we have put in solid personnel to, deal with the issues as they come. Basically, it's change of school and change of boarding status. They chose their schools as they, but apparently because of free SHS, everybody wants to enjoy, their free boarding. So they come when there is vacancy. Of course, we help, but when there is not, we tell them we can't help them. So we've surmounted the challenges to a very large extent. But basically, these are the challenges that we've been dealing with. During the selection process, we went around to the parents and the teachers and their kids. We sat down as a group and told them to choose a school, one based on merit, and it should be their choice of school, which means every school you choose is a school you chose that you really wanted to go. But unfortunately, they get placed and they come back, complaining that they don't want the school. It's a real challenge. We are appealing to parents that be sure of the academic strength of your kids before you choose the schools, and let the schools they choose be schools they really want to go. That is the only way we can avoid situations like this. So we are pleading with the parents to be cooperative with us. They should be involved in the selection process of their schools, their kids' schools. The child chose schools that obviously grade 24 wouldn't be accepted. That's one of the main causes. It could also be that he chose a course that is very competitive, like general science. General science is very competitive, and if you don't get a certain grade, you are not guaranteed of getting access. So you can have grade 24, but for example, if you choose St. Augustine's as your first choice, Ghana National as your second choice, Abetifi as your third choice, you are in competition with others, and it's purely a merit-based system. So the computer grades, puts all the best grades in one place and starts placing them. If you get there and the place is full, that's it, and you are displaced to your second choice, you enter into another competition. If you don't make it, you are placed. It's a purely merit-based system, and it's garbage in, garbage out. So during the selection system process, we go to the schools. Every school in Ghana is visited, and the children are taken through the exercise, the processes, and the protocols, and told what not to do. I went to the central region, for example, during the selection process, and a child who was obviously not academically good was choosing Wesley Girls as her first choice. We tried to convince her not to make such a mistake, and she started crying. The mother supported, and they chose Wesley Girls. So this child is likely not to get the school because she is likely not to meet the grade A type of grade bracket. Do you hear what I'm saying? So until the parents understand and know the strength of their wards and collaborate with the teachers to choose the right programs for their kids, it's unfortunate, but this challenge is not going to end. And we've told them that they are grade A schools, they are grade B schools, and they are grade C schools. Based on the child's strength, you get a school. And even the program, to how competitive science is. And if you don't make a certain grade, there's no way you're going to gain admission. We keep getting complaints that there are people, unscrupulous people obviously, going around taking money from people and all that. So we told them that, look, this is that's why we are in an open place. You fill your form, deposit it, and then you go. The technical team will go through painstakingly, enter the data, and make sure your requests are granted. It's a very simple process. I don't know why people want to look for a shorter means of doing this. So we caution them. We issued these statements long ago for them to be very wary of people like that. But if you go and engage yourself in an act like that, it's your own cup of tea. The CSSPS or the Ministry of Education will not be held liable for issues like that.